welcome to Dark-Born Phoenix. We are going to see what your spiritual abilities are. Are you a psychic? Are you a natural-born witch? Are you a master manipulator of energy? Well, we are going to see. Just to lay all the cards out on the table, no pun intended, my readings are for guides and confirmations. So in this next part, I will be playing 45 minutes of meditation music to help you focus and center you and align you to your third eye to choose a pile that speaks to you. And then afterwards, I will play theme music for each pile so you can better feel the energies of each pile and choose a pile that speaks to you. Now that you know what's going on, I will proceed to show you the numbering of each pile. Okay, so the first pile is pile number 1 with the labradorite crystal on the pile, and the second pile is pile number 2 right here with unakite crystal on the cards, and the last pile, it's the third pile, and this is the pile with the pyrite crystal. So let's get into the meditation. Okay, for this next part, I will be playing theme music for each of the piles. So to start us off, the first song that would be played would be for pile 1, right here. Okay, now the next song will be for pile 2. Okay, now the last song will be for pile 3. Okay, now I'm going to get started with the readings. Okay, pile 1, welcome to your reading. So you guys are the one that chose the pyrite crystal. We're going to set this to the side. Okay, we are going to take a look at your tarot cards. Here we go. We have the 10 of Wands, excuse me. 3 of Swords. And the 10 of Cups, 10 of Wands, and 10 of Cups, both in reverse. Okay, so what I'm getting from this pile is that you guys have really, really strong spiritual powers. Like your powers are so strong that it feels kind of like a burden to you, and it's like kind of like you can't really control them. And also what I'm getting is that you guys might also be very, very connected to like death and maybe hurt, reconstructive. What is the word? Not really reconstructive, more like kind of like Plutonian energy, that you guys may be really connected to Plutonian energy. You also could be able to communicate with the dead, or the dead has been able to communicate with you. You've also probably been you've also probably had ancestors and other like people who have passed on into the next realm communicate to you. You guys will, if you haven't had that, you definitely have that ability to communicate to the dead. Also, your intuition, you have a vast, like your intuition is very, very deep, to the point of like mastery. And you guys also might, oops, I'm sorry guys, you guys also might be psychics. So is also what I'm seeing here. Your intuition is very deep. But yeah, this is what I'm getting from pile 1 so far, is that you guys have really, really strong manifestation. You have really strong manifestation, really strong will, and that you can connect with the dead. You guys also might also be into necromancy, or that might be something that you might be interested in. You guys might feel really drawn to like Samhain, Halloween and stuff like that, and dark things as well. Let's take a look at your oracle cards. You see the veil and death. See, like I said, you guys are very, very drawn to or the dead is very, very drawn to you. So let me, yes, so the dead is like, or you're very, very drawn to the dead as well. Yes, and you also, now that I'm getting this, ancestors, you guys are very, like your ancestors are very connected to you, or you're connected to your ancestors, this being because you have like this energy to connect with the dead. Also, you guys might, I'm hearing, experience a lot of like Plutonian energy, like a lot of destructive energy. Yes, you guys also might be really, really into like witchcraft, anything that has to do with witchy stuff, and especially like Halloween, maybe El Dia de los Muertos for those who do celebrate that as well. But anything that has to do with like kind of like death. You guys might be really, really into skulls. Also, I'm the moon, even though that's not the moon, I'm seeing the moon. So you guys might be very, very interested in like in skulls, and have like a lot of like, people might say you guys have like a lot of dark energy. But you guys, your abilities is what I'm seeing, is that you guys are able to communicate with the dead. I am gonna draw some oracle confirmations. Okay, here we go. Homeland Foundation. Like you guys are if you guys practice ancestral work, maybe you guys should get into that. But like your ancestors are very, very, very close to you guys, super close to you guys. And you guys, since, I mean, if you guys are comfortable with it, but it seems like you are very, very close to the dead, and maybe doing rituals on contacting the dead, like, only if you like advanced enough. But like it seems like they are very connected to you, and you are very connected to them. I'm gonna put this right here. Okay, let's see what else we can draw. Oh, two fell out. I'm just gonna put that. Uh-oh. Manifestation spells. So that's another one. You guys might be very, you guys are see, manifestation spells. You guys can see that. So like you guys are drawn to the occult, and or you might be very drawn to the occult, and like I said before, like magic speaks out to you. It's like you can't get away from it, even if you tried. Like tried. Like, see with this 10 of Swords, it's kind of like you guys struggle with these things. And so like it's kind of like you guys struggle from these things with these things, or you run away from these things. But Spirit is kind of telling you, like, don't run away from these gifts. They're going to be there regardless. Try to understand these gifts and try to kind of like work on what you already have. Let's draw another card. The Book of Shadows. Oh, again, secrets. Like, you guys also could be able to unlock a lot of secrets. Maybe you have like, also like, maybe I'm hearing like there might be like a lot of secrecy within your bloodline as well, and that you guys could be the ones to unlock this within your own family. If you guys have a lot of kind of like secrets or things that need to be exposed within your own family, you also might be the one to break generational curses as well. It's kind of like your ancestors and the dead are speaking to you, and maybe this Samoan, maybe I know I'm not saying that right, but maybe this Samoan, I can't say that word right, but maybe this Halloween or this El Dia de los Muertos, whichever one you celebrate. I'm also getting that you may have this download of sacred information that is not known to you nor your family, and your ancestors or your family that has passed on is trying to communicate this to you. And also, I'm feeling that you might also be able to communicate to the dead in order to get information, sacred information that the world hasn't known. So like, this is a really important and powerful thing that you can tap into. You guys are very strong with magic. Like, you guys can be into necromancy or get into necromancy and be very, very good at it, and to speak to the dead, maybe even be channels for other people as well. And, you know, also be the one to fix things or break curses as well in your family. So yeah, and I'm feeling a lot of water energy. So you guys might be a Scorpio, a Cancer, or a Pisces. So that's what I'm getting from this, you guys. Hold on one second. Okay, so we're gonna shuffle. I had something and then I lost it. That happens to me a lot of times. I like get a lot of messages at once, and then sometimes I forget what I was supposed to say and I forgot it. But if I remember, I'll insert it, or if it comes back to me. But right now we are going to draw some more oracle cards as to how to like deal with these kind of things, or like, you know, how to like use your power, or like any messages from Spirit to just help you pile one. So I'm gonna draw some cards. I had to shuffle these off camera. But authenticity, this is what came out. It says, who I truly am is good indeed. I am authentic in thought, word, and deed. So you guys are a very genuine person. And maybe like Spirit wants you to know that and hear that. Maybe like you also I'm hearing you come from a family that probably are not that into things like this. So you might, let me move some things. You might kind of have like a hard time accepting these things. So I'm gonna get another message from Spirit on what it is. Oh, health is the other card that came up. Health. Mother Earth, sweet Mother Earth, bright, bring to me your health and might. So yeah, health. We were just talking about like your family and stuff like that. Like maybe your family are not, like, they do not approve of witchcraft or anything like that. Necromancy, talking to the dead, maybe like they believe it's the devil, or maybe you're just not in, or like the devil, you know, are very Christian, or maybe you're just not really in a healthy environment where you can study these things. I'm gonna draw one more card to get another clarification from Spirit. But yeah, just guys, like, your power might be a lot, but just remain healthy about it. Oh, 2 cards dropped. Okay, let's see these cards. Okay, so here's the first card that dropped. It says, dream sweet, sleep deep. Sleep that's deep and lasts till morn. Wondrous dreams for the days reborn. See, and that's another thing. A lot of people associate death as well with sleep as well, and also when you're in your sleep, you might also be able to communicate with the dead even more, is what I'm hearing as well. But I'm gonna put this here. But yeah, make sure you guys rest. You also might get a lot of messages in your dreams, is what I'm getting. And also the second card is best possible decision. Artemis, goddess of the bow, help me see what must be known. Like, that's another thing. I remember when I said something about you guys uncovering things within your bloodline as well. Maybe you guys are a coven of witches, and or not, you guys are, you had a bloodline of witches or people who were into witchcraft as well. And maybe this is something that your ancestors are trying to communicate to you as well. And maybe you're the only person that they can communicate to, or all of the rest of your family is probably kind of closed off to all of, oh gosh, is probably closed off to all of this. So yes, Spirit really wants you to know, or like your ancestors are really trying to communicate with you. And maybe not this Halloween you could communicate with them, but maybe in the future that you could communicate with them when you get comfortable enough, or maybe you are very comfortable with like stuff like this. And you know, I'm not encouraging you guys to do anything, you know, that you probably should or should not do. I'm just saying, laying this all out for you. It's your choice if you want to contact your ancestors, if you want to act on this. But Spirit is saying that pay attention to your dreams, and that your powers, that your ancestors and Spirit is trying to communicate something to you that you need to, consider. But you guys are very, very strong and powerful beings. You guys have the art of death, the art of spell work, the art of spell work and manifestation. You can manifest a lot in this lifetime. You are probably a natural born witch, and you might also be into stuff like I said before, necromancy and speaking to the dead, speaking to spirits as well. So they might be they are very drawn to you. So yes, you are a natural born witch who can speak to the dead and spirits. One thing that just came up to me about this health card and the mother and the earth is that you might be very, very connected to the mother and the subconscious. And so yes, you are very, very connected to the mother. You might have a deity as well that is trying to communicate with you as well, or on your mother's side, they are trying to communicate to you, or your mother, if she has passed away, she's trying to communicate something to you. So I just had that come to me, and I felt that was important for me to say. So yes, that is all that I have for you, pile 1. This sums up everything. So yeah, I just want to thank you. I just want to thank my higher self, your higher self, our spirit guides, and your ancestors who have been communicating this. Spirit, I want to thank the mother, the father, and all of the other deities and other spiritual energies that have been working with us in this reading. Thank you. Okay, see you later, pile 1. Okay, welcome, pile 2. You picked the stone Unakite in the pile 2, obviously. So we are going to get into your tarot and then your oracle cards. Okay, one thing I want to say is that when I shuffled pile 2's tarot cards, like they came flying out. So this is a pile that has a lot of energy. It's what I'm picking up from that. So we have the Knight of Swords, and we have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, the Two of Cups in reverse, and the Two of Pentacles. Okay, so what I'm getting from you, pile 2, is that you guys are very, very strong, and you guys are very, very strong-willed with this Knight of Swords. Nothing really scares you. You guys have this like, you guys have a lot of strength, like a lot of strength. And also from these two cards, the Nine of Pentacles, you are also, you guys might be very drawn to like animals, nature as well. And I'm getting that you guys are a witch. You might be, like, you know, a witch. And also you have really deep intuition as well with this Two of Cups. And so what I'm also picking up from you, pile 2, is that your magic, is that your powers, they might be very, very, they're strong. And then sometimes you kind of might not really know how to go about these things sometimes, but you are very wise and calculated in what you do, and you're able to manifest things very greatly, or you're really good at working with the elements: water, fire, air, and earth. You are good at working with the elements. So yes, and I said that you guys might be witches, but you also might be a natural witch is also what I am getting, especially with you working with elements and stuff, and that you kind of like you go about this like you have like a lot of strength in this, and to the point you are coming to mastery as well. This is what I'm picking up. So you guys might be very, very in tune with nature, very, very in tune with your emotions. You guys also might be very, very sensitive as well. But yeah, you guys really work with like elements. You might really enjoy being outside and connecting to the mother as well. You guys, I'm also getting that you guys might be a Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus. So yes, let's take a look at your oracle cards. Vampire. Here, let me show you. Vampire, emotional intelligence, and witch. The early weavers of the world. See, like I said, you guys are witches, or you could come from a bloodline of witches. And also, you like I said, you guys are very, very in tune. From this card, the Vampire card, you guys are very, very in tune with energies and a lot of emotional energy as well. But like, you guys are very, very in tune with energies. You also now that I'm thinking of this, you might also be a water sign, and I'm getting Cancer as well, or you might have Cancer placements. So same with like Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus. You might have a lot of these placements. But yeah, you guys are very, very good with working with energies and manipulating energies with, you know, these with the Pentacles. And you also might like have already started to work on your craft. Sorry guys, the lighting is getting a little dim because I am using natural lighting. I am going to draw some oracle cards to get a better, like a little bit of a better understanding from you guys and what your energies hold. Okay, so I'm gonna draw some tarot. I'm gonna draw some oracle. It says Lith intensification. I am actually going to read that out for you guys in just one moment. Hold on. In all that you do and all that is done, bringer of life and midsummer sun, intensifies and gives you strength to claim your power at any length. This magic is worked with harm to none, so mote it be, there it is done. Okay, so those of you guys who don't know, Lith is when the summer solstice marks the height of the summer. And basically, it's when we have longer days in summer, it marks like summer. And also what I forgot to mention, or I'm getting now, is that you guys have a lot of these powers, but it's kind of like confusing. Maybe not really confusing, but you kind of have a hard time like balancing these powers and figuring how to work with like your emotions and your manifestation powers as well. So that's another thing that I'm getting from this. Okay, so I'm gonna read the wisdom. The intensification of the full sun at Litha shines upon you as you step up into the next level. This is a time of focus, development, and determination as you gain strength and reclaim your inner resolve. See, like what I was saying, like you guys are sometimes like struggling inward, but this is to gain some strength. You guys have a lot of power and you can manipulate and manifest in this world very greatly. I think you guys are natural born witches. Like you guys are witches, is within you. You kind of also have to like muster up the strength to, let your powers shine through. But you guys are really, really good with energies. Dare to explore every avenue before you and do the unexpected. A new gateway has opened, and you may feel that you leave others behind as your unwavering dedication leads you away. Fear not, for the light of the sun will highlight the path of the unfamiliar territory and burrow, if you will, the sun's strength and warmth as you embrace these times of study, focus, and consideration. Diversions may tempt you along the way. Okay, that just brought a little bit more perspective upon the Pentacles as well. So the Nine of Pentacles, like she's well studied and she has worked hard for her work. So like with this, like you guys have all of these powers, but for you to perfect these powers of yours, you have to put in the work to become better at manifestation and with your magic is another thing that I'm getting here. You may feel blind for a while as you stumble upon the unknown, but try to remember that these are merely tests of your commitment. The sun god shines favorably on you and reminds you that the answer to prayer and the outcome of spells happen in mysterious ways. Trust the great mystery. So you guys are also drawn to the divine. I'm getting like the strong, especially with this Litha card, you might also be very drawn to like any sun deities as well. So like Ra, maybe Sekhmet. It's like those are like Egyptian gods, but even other gods as well. You guys might be drawn. Also, you might be drawn to masculine energy as well. So I'm gonna draw some couple more cards for you guys. Okay, the second card that came out, the Wiccan Reed, Ethos, Wiccan Law. Hold on one second. So yes, like spiritual wisdom also may call to you. You might also be very, very, very wise, a very wise person, and therefore you also might be a very experienced witch, even though you may not have practiced witchcraft in this lifetime, but you might be very experienced. And also that I'm getting that you also may be either into Wicca or into any like Eurocentric magic as well. and maybe like very interested in also, you also might be very, very drawn to alchemy. So yeah. But yes, like I said, you are very, very drawn to witchcraft. You are most likely an experienced witch. I'm going to draw one more oracle card for you guys for this pile too. Oh. Oof. Wow. What did I just say? This is crazy. So the high priestess or the high priest, responsibility. Also with responsibility and the laws, you might have broken laws either in this life or another life before, but you all have this high priest ability, or you may have not broken laws, or you understand the laws of the universe as well. Is also what I'm getting. Hold on. But yes, you guys, like I said, natural born witches, high, like you guys are high witches. Like you also might like have deities, like high, like angels and deities and stuff like that speak to you, because you guys are high priest or priestess, high priest or high priestess. You guys might feel led to lead others into like the knowledge you have, or even start a coven or be a part of a coven. But you guys have this high priest and high priestess energy, and it's kind of ironic, or it's, you know, not really ironic because things happen for a reason, but it came out with Litha, and the high priestess and priest, like that's connected to some major like high energies and major like energies that have like a lot of like positions, like high positions. Like you guys like are very like have a really, really high rank with when it comes to witchcraft. I don't know what is up with this, because pile number one had some like, I guess this is like a pile of like a lot of witches. But yes, you guys also might have witches that are born within your family as well, but you guys are very experienced. You have like this very experienced witchy abilities, like manifesting, working with law, working with higher beings. I'm sorry if my nails are clicking, that's a bad habit. Working with law, working with higher beings and stuff like that. I'm going to draw some more cards and get a message from the spirits, what they need you to know, what you could work on to help your powers if you want to get in these powers. Also, since you guys are witches, I would recommend like or you have like this witch ability or witchy powers. Also, I'm getting you guys might have a lot of visions and be a clear audience as well. You might be. But yes, we're gonna get some more oracle cards. I'm gonna draw some more oracle cards. Abundance is what came up. Abundance, goddess of abundance divine, let me thrive, let fortune be mine. Yes, you guys are very abundant as well in your magic. You guys can also be able to manifest abundance very easily and manifest like anything that you so desire, is what I'm hearing. Like you guys are very good at manifestation. Okay, I'm going to draw some more cards. Oh, glamour. Okay, we've got glamour. Into the mirror, into the mirror, I now see the realms of possibility. Another thing with this card is that you guys might be able to go into other portals, not really other portals, but other dimensions in your dreams, even in your dreams. Or you guys might be a person to scry with like crystal balls and even with candles, being able to see things within the flame. You might be also really good with tarot as well. Is what I'm hearing. But you guys might want to get into like certain tools of divination, especially maybe like a crystal ball, or start scrying within a candle. You guys might be very, very gifted in that. Or even maybe as well candle magic. She has a candle. Oh, and scrying with mirrors, of course. Okay, I'm gonna draw one more card. And so what I'm really getting from you, pile 2, is that you guys are really good at working with the energies, all of the elements. Harmony. The harmony card came up. As I create, I will share. Harmony divine with love and care. And so pile 1, it's very important for you to stay in harmony and in balance with the laws in the universe, because like just like with this 2 of cups, like it's very important for you to pour into yourself and pour into the other cup in terms of masculine and feminine energy, which makes sense because you did get that vampire card, which just has like the sense of the mother energy, and then the star card with the father energy. So working with the elements and being balanced is very important to you. And also like sharing with others, like pouring into yourself but also pouring into others is also what I'm getting that's very important for you. And when you stay balanced within the laws and stay balanced within yourself and your outside environment, you can manifest greatly. The harmony with the energies and our world, the spiritual world, may not come easy to you, but you have the father and the mother to help you, and you have other guidance to help you. So fear not. You do have this high priest and priestess energy, and a lot of this wisdom, you just have to unlock it. So all in all, pile 2, you guys are like kind of like master manipulators. Not like a manipulation in the sense of like manipulating somebody, but in the sense of like you can manipulate the elements. So water, fire, air, like you guys can manipulate the elements. You guys are natural born witches and very connected to the sun or stars as well, is also what I'm getting here. And you can manifest abundance very easily. You can manifest not just abundance, but you can manifest anything in this world very easily. You guys are very strong. You guys are very wise as well. You could work on like your inner balance and learning how to balance the spiritual world with the physical world, because you are gifted with the elements. Granted, you are gifted, just you kind of figure out how that would go together. You're very good with energy vampire, not energy vampire, excuse me. Emotional intelligence. And you might be very drawn to Wicca, magic, witchcraft, all kinds of magic. And your family, you might have ancestors and stuff that practices, or you might be like the first of your family line to get into magic, or you might come from a line of witches as well. So yes, and you have high priestess energy. You guys could be teachers to preach, not really preach, but to teach other people about your magic and all of the wisdom that you know and have. Like especially with like the swords energy, like you guys, the swords and the high priestess, and like how you're able to manipulate energies and stuff. Like you could very well be a teacher and, you know, pass on or start a coven or be a part of a coven and teach others or share others with others your knowledge. But yes, that is what I have for you, pile 2. I just want to thank your higher self, my higher self, our guides, your spirit guides, my spirit guides, my deities, yours as well. I want to thank any ancestors, any other spirits that helped us, your angels, mine, and I want to thank everybody for all that has been here. And yes, that is all for you, pile 2. I hope this brought you insight, pile 2, and yes, we are coming to the end of your reading. Okay, pile 3. We are here with your reading. If you're pile 3, you chose the pyrite. We're gonna set this aside. And And I'm going to set out your oracle and your tarot cards. Okay, let's take a look at your tarot cards. We have the 9 of Cups, and the 7 of Swords in reverse, and the Queen of Swords. Okay, so what I'm getting from you, pile 3, is that you guys are highly intuitive. You might also like to connect with water. You might be a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, or you might have a lot of these those placements within your chart, or very strong placements, your moon, your sun, your rising. Also, I'm also hearing maybe even your south node as well. I'm hearing that like a lot of, or what I'm seeing is that a lot of people might try to steal and take advantage of you. Like your heart is so big, and that people like kind of like try to like manipulate you. You probably attract a lot of a narcissist and like energy vampires and people that try to take from you and try to use you and manipulate you. But with that being said, it's kind of like you're not fooled by these people. Like you can see that they are up to no good. And not only that, like you have like this strong presence. Like you could also be like an influencer with this kind of magic and wisdom that you have with your intuition being very connected, also connected to like the mother water. You might have you might also be connected, like you might like have an interest in mermaids, or that kind of water and stuff like that call to you. But yeah, like you like are not fooled by them. Like you can see their true colors. Like this is not fooling you. And so like yeah, you are very like, what I'm getting is that your powers, like you're an empath. And also with this empathic ability, you are also very wise with this 9 of Cups. And not only are you very wise, but you have good discernment as well. Like you can see through people's lies. You can see when people are trying to deceive you, trying to steal from you. Like you can see that. And so like you have like this very powerful, strong energy as well. So you are very empathic, very loving, but you're not fooled by people. And you can see through people. So let's take a look at your oracle cards. Spider, community, and so it says spider. The spider, community, and web weaving. And then your other one, eternal love. See, eternal love. Love is love, and is transcended physical death. So see, that's another thing. Also, you might be, so like you're what I'm getting here is that, oh gosh, I'm getting a headache. Okay. So what I'm getting from here is that with this Queen of Swords, you might also be a person to influence people and kind of guide people in your magical abilities as well. And especially with this spider card of community, or that you need to have a really strong community behind you, a spiritual community, or your team is very strong, but also that you might need to build a spiritual community, or you could build a spiritual community, especially with all of this wisdom and power that you have. Like you have like this queen energy, and like with this queen energy, like you love hard, you love deep, you're very like this, like you have this really empathic nature. I'm going to get some oracle cards and get some more messages to come through about your powers, your spiritual powers. So you're definitely an empath, and you're definitely very wise, have like this queen nature. So let's some more information on our pile 3. One card fell. Okay, let's see. Witch healer. So guys, you guys are like, I don't know what is up with like all of this witch. Like we're getting a lot of witch energy. Like every single pile there's a witch. And you guys are a healer. Like, that would explain all of this empathic energy. You guys are probably led to, or you feel led to lead a community and heal them, and like be like, you guys are probably going to like, or you influence a lot of people, or you're going to influence a lot of people, especially if you act upon your spiritual gifts. Like, you guys are a healer. You guys, and like, you guys are strong in your healing abilities as well. That's also what I'm getting. Like, you guys are witches. You guys might have witches in your family as well. But yes, you guys are witch. Everybody, even pile 1, pile 2, both witches and leaders. So I don't know. Maybe that's just like the theme of today. Oh, another card fell. Familiar, guardian. You have like a strong, like I said, like, you have a strong team that back you up. Your spiritual team is very, very, very strong, and they are with you. Pile 3. Like, it's like, no matter like what people throw your way, as also like I'm getting from this card, the 7 of Swords, like, whatever anybody throws your way, your spiritual team is letting you know, like, this person, this person is not what it is, or this situation, no, stay away from that. Like, your spiritual team is very, very close knit with you. Like, you are very, very close to your spiritual team. So it could be like ancestors, guardians. Also with this familiar, your familiar may also be a cat. And you might also, if you don't already have a familiar, you might want to look into getting one, because this would also add to your spiritual protection. But yes, wow, another card. Autumn, Witch of the West, Autumn. So you also might be like, and this is for pile 2. So like, if you guys, this is the same for pile 2. So like, if you guys were like debating between pile 1 and, I mean, not pile 1, pile 2 and pile 3, you might also want to check out pile 2, because it had, well, I don't know, maybe this is just the reading or something like that, but it's a lot of autumn energy, a lot of death, maybe even pile 1 too. So Autumn, Witch of the West. You also, yes, but yes, you guys are healers. You guys are empaths, so you feel deeply, and you might like, but you feel deeply. You can like, you're very in tune with your intuition. Might also be a psychic, but you guys are definitely healers. You're empath, and you have a strong spiritual community with you, and you guys can detect when people are up to no good. Also, with that said, even though you guys are really good at detecting things, and your spiritual team is really good at letting you guys know these things, make sure you keep your heart guarded, because as an empath, you will draw energy vampires, and you will draw narcissistic people. So with that in mind, you know, keep it. But you guys love deep. You guys love hard, and you feel hard. You're probably very, very connected to animals and nature and things like that, of that nature. Like, you guys are very, very connected, and also very connected to the mother, especially with like this Queen of Wands. Like, you guys have like, you have this queen energy, but you are very connected to the Divine Mother. Okay, so but yes, we're going to draw some spell cards to get some more messages from Spirit. Okay, but yes, for this pile, this is very clear. Like, you guys, it's coming out very, very clear for you guys. And also, you guys might even feel led to lead people, or, share others what you know in your abilities. Sorry, I don't remember if I mixed these. I'm gonna mix these really quick. But yes, let's draw some cards to see what Spirit wants you guys to know. Wow. Psychic protection. What did I tell you guys? Psychic. Oh, and I'm hearing a ringing in my right ear, guys. A ringing in my right ear. Around me now, a shield of gold protects me, strong and bold. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry, guys. I cannot even read correctly because I'm getting a lot of energy coming my way. Like your spiritual team is very strong. I am feeling them. I am getting goosebumps all over me. You guys, your spiritual, your guides and everything, they're very strong. Maybe you guys even have like a cat or an animal that you have that is even black in color. But your spiritual team is very strong. Like nobody can mess with you guys. This is crazy. And you guys are witches. If you guys dive, I'm pretty sure you guys do, like, you guys know that you guys are like this, but you guys dive deep within your magic. Man, you guys are very strong. And your spiritual team, like, and you're very psychic as well. So guys, you guys, man, you guys are a force to be reckoned with. Like, and you're like, no matter what happens, those who are around you, those who try to like attack you, your spiritual team is going to let you guys know. Like, strong energies. You guys are very, very connected to the divine is also what I'm hearing. The divine mother. Very connected. You also might be very connected to your mother as well. Oh, I'll flip back over, so maybe I didn't need that card. Okay. That was 40. True love come to me. True love shall come to me as I do, so mote it be. You guys, like I said, healer, lover, like healer, eternal life, like a lot of love energy. You guys are definitely empaths. Definitely empaths. And you guys might have like a lot of people that are around you. I'm getting that you have a lot of people that might be around you that are not the best for you as well. And your spiritual team might also be trying to communicate that as well. Like, I'm feeling like a lot of like jealousy as well. You might have like a lot of people who are either jealous or envious of you because they see how well, like how connected you are, like, and how, like they can feel your abilities, and they can feel like that you like, you're very like, I don't know how to, it's like compassionate love, like they know it's genuine. And sometimes like when people are just evil and jealous and envious for no reason, they just attack you and they just want to see you like you down. They don't want you to be as high as you are. But I'm telling you, pile 3 guys, you guys are very strong. You have a very connective and strong spiritual team. So like no matter what people do, they're gonna let you guys know, and pay attention and listen to your spiritual team. But no one can touch you. Like you guys are destined for good too as well. Like you guys are destined for a good path, and like you guys are very, very strong as well. Like use your witchy abilities to heal others as well, is also what I'm getting. Like you guys could be here to heal others, maybe do tarot, maybe astrology, like anything with the healing arts. You guys also could even heal with herbs and do candles. Like, and also another thing that I'm getting from you guys is make sure that you guys do protection magic. I don't have any of this stuff coming. I don't have any of these videos up yet, but I will be doing other videos about all kinds of things. So I will be doing some protection magic spells as well. So make sure you guys stay protected, because like there's some major haterade energy going on with maybe people around you or those who see you and kind of trying to want to bring you down, because you are very, very powerful, and so is your spiritual team. Okay, I'm gonna draw one more card from you guys. See what we can get from spirit. Trying to get another card, but not getting one. I'm gonna try mixing this a little bit. Oh, one fell when I was trying to mix. See what it is. Okay, I'm getting passion, rise. Okay, so passion, rise, passion, rise up high, inflame my purpose, reach the sky. So yes, you guys, yeah, you have a lot of passion, a lot of love, a lot of empathic abilities. But like I said about you guys' purpose, you are here to do great things. Like you guys are here to like transform people and help humanity. And so with like that kind of energy, there's always going to be people who like get very very jealous of you as well. But like there, you guys don't need to worry about that, because your spiritual team has got you, and you guys are destined for good. So no matter what they do, you are destined for good. You have a good spiritual team with you as well. So all in all, pile 3, you guys are empaths, you guys are healers, you guys are witches. You have a strong your ancestors, your spiritual team, your guides, your deities, like they're all very strong within you. They protect you. You have deep psychic abilities. You can see things that are not seen, that other people can't see. You can, like, your dreams might also speak to you. Also, maybe you should meditate to even strengthen your psychic abilities, is also another thing that I am hearing. You guys are here to be influencers, so also that ties into this healing nature. So you guys are here to influence and help others and help heal others, and just be like this beacon of like light and love for humanity. But you guys like have strong empathic abilities, strong psychic abilities. You guys are witches, healers. Like this pile is just like so crazy, and you have a strong team behind you guys. So yes, that is it for my pile 3. I just want to thank your higher self, my higher self, my guides, your guides, your spirits, your ancestors, my ancestors. I want to thank all the spirits that contribute and help give this message to these beautiful people in pile 3. And yes, you guys go out, go heal the world, go use your psychic abilities. Also, you can always like you guys can always like perfect on your gifts, meditation and all that. But you guys are very wise. You guys are very wise pile, very strong, very very strong pile, and very protected pile. So that is all for my pile 3. And this is the end of the video. Okay, I'll have more videos coming out soon. See you on the shadow side.